So what we have here is failure to communicate. Every time I say that, what we have here, I just say it instinctively, is failure to communicate, because that's the line of the song, right? But anyway, what I'm trying to do is, like, I have now 1,000, at least 10,000 pictures that I need to get. Okay, that's like number one. The problem is, how would I do that? Okay. So the old school method of doing that is getting it done, probably using a freelancer, right? And have them generate all these images, which they're gonna probably use something that is available and tweak it a little bit anyway. And for this 10,000, and checking the 10,000 pictures and saying this doesn't work, that doesn't work, it's also like an issue. And I once hired, like, I've always, whenever I think about an entrepreneurship or like a product, I always think about marketing first. Like, this stuff is coming out right now, but this stuff has been there for 10 years now. At least I got to know about, like, the marketing side of the business in 2016, and we were like, hey, now everyone is saying, hey, product first, and what do you call it? Product first and all that. But let me make myself a little bit bigger. Yeah. Now everybody's talking about, hey, product first and all this. But before, we didn't have that, right? Everyone was like, hey, let's make your product. And we're like marketing first, product second, right? Right now, marketing first, product second. And right now everyone is talking about it. But before, it wasn't like that. Before, it was like product first. And right now it's marketing first, product second. So even in 2016, when I was like making apps and all that, I was thinking the consensus in the market was that you gotta start like content marketing first. And you have to start even 6 months before the product development even begins. And if in this 6 months, 3 to 6 months, your page garners some attention, then that means you can go ahead and launch that product. Otherwise, don't launch it at all. Right now, in the market, this has come down to the form of waiting lists. Okay, have a waiting list out, see if people are interested. If it garners enough attention, then make it, or otherwise don't make it, right? So we were like, yeah, you gotta give it a little bit more chance than that, right? You gotta put out like at least invest like 3 months of product marketing. How do you do that? You need content, right? And if when you have like content and you're putting the content out for at least 3 to 6 months, then you can think about, hey, okay, all right, I got something, right? So ComfyUi makes it really, really simple and easy for you to do that, okay? And I was looking at it, and I really like, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you exactly how we do it, right? How we look at like different models, where we look at. Cvit AI is the website that you need to go to. There's like a couple of others just like this, but if you think, hey, Cvit AI is the one I use. You don't have to pay nothing. It's just hosts these models, right? You have to be a little bit of techie, not like a lot of techie, but a little bit of techie, okay? I'm using it from a full programmer standpoint. Like I have like a Node.js Express, like Node.js API running, and then calling it from my like Mac to this. Like you gotta be a programmer to have that. But this stuff that I'm showing you, that you don't need to be a programmer. For example, you see this picture and you're like, you know what? I really like it. I really like this picture, okay? And you think, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use like 1,000 or 10,000. Like I have 10,000 images that I need to like create in this style, right? One way to do that is just go to ChatGPT, right? So let's say Chat. For example, how can you use it? You can use it for your own self. Where am I? Like I wanna. Okay, let me show you. I wanna like add some pictures here in this comment, because that's part of my deal. And I'm like, okay, where I'm gonna get this So I go to ChatGPT and I say, hey, give me a clay doll like images. Right. By the way, I just had like 1,000 followers, like whom I consider as my friends. Most of them, the people I know, right, and I follow, admire, that kind. I say, hey, I uploaded my picture, and I was like, hey, give me this, and it gave it. So obviously, it's using some like stable, either stable diffusion or Flux, because it got the what I wrote, it got it right. Then I said, hey, give me another one. Shorts is key, right, in the same style, a bearded guy, same kind of style. All right, cool. It gave me this. You can call this API like Open API, right? And okay, that's cool. Or we can try getting this, which is, hey, how can we get it in our local machine and get like 10,000 images? Okay, because it's free. I've already got the computer. So the way it happens is like first when it came into a CVTI, right? And we're like, hey, give me something with clay. So I searched with clay and whatever came up. So this came up, right, which I really liked. I really like this whole clay kind of style. Also, right now, if you're like adventurous, you can now utilize this to get Peppa Pig or something like that going, and you can animate a little bit using ComfyUi, right? So a lot of people are thinking that AI is going to, a lot of people are thinking like AI is going to, let me do one thing. Right? So a lot of people are thinking that AI is going to do everything for them. They're going to click a button and they're going to get like a movie like Lord of the Rings. But that's not how it's going to happen, A, number one. B, in the industry, that's not how the industry is looking at it, right? The programmers are looking at the cursor AI. It's like, where can I automate some of my manual labor tasks, which is like so mind-deadly simple. It's like brain-dead simple tasks, right? But I need to like employ someone, an engineer, even a junior engineer in that, and their time is like all day, whole day. Their time is on that, like plumbing that JSON data. That's what a junior developer, these kind of guys, does, right? But like if you can automate cursor, we can free up that time. So that's how programmers, we're looking at it, right? We're not thinking, hey, we're going to push a button and everything's going to come out, because that's unrealistic. Although that is happening, like for some apps that is happening. But if you're a programmer, if you're like kind of utilizing it, instead of like trying to replace your whole workflow, right? And that's like kind of clickbaity stuff that you see online, like, hey, I used cursor to get like why don't you use cursor to automate some of the manual tasks that you've been doing? And it will help you immensely. Similar with content creation, right? With content creation, right? So a lot of other people are thinking, hey, so a lot of the people are thinking we're going to use AI to immediately make a movie like Lord of the Rings, but that's not going to happen. The reason for that is, right, even the industry is not looking to use AI like that. They're not thinking, hey, we're going to click a button and a movie is going to come out. But what they're going to do is they're going to generate assets that is going to supercharge their existing workflow, or like the workflow they already have. They're going to use AI in different parts, and they're going to supercharge that part and reduce the time to create quality content. And that is what's going to happen. For example, you can utilize ComfyUi and this kind of LoRa, as they call it, right? And checkpoints and LoRas, and to generate thousands of images. So let's say you have this guy and you want to create like a short, right? And you can animate it a little bit. This exact guy, have like hundreds of images of him generated in different styles, have that, and then ask ChatGPT, hey, make me a good script for a movie. Like short, all right, it does it, and then you have like 11 labs do that audio for you, and using that animate diff it gave you, ComfyUi, utilize your normal film editor or like normal editor to piece it together to make a short. That's how that's gonna happen, right? Or you could get something like this, right, and generate images like the backgrounds, and then you get like your normal animation done, but this is gonna save you so much time. So that's how people are using animations. So right now I'm gonna show you how I am gonna do it, like how I'm trying to generate this kind of images. I really like it. I think it goes with my personal branding. So I'm gonna utilize this, and I really like it, to add it to my different posts all the time. Okay, so how I'm gonna do it? Come to Civit AI, see whatever style you may like, anime style and whatnot. I like this clay style, so I searched with clay. The top ones are here on top anyway. You don't have to go down that much, right? Claymation from Flux, I really like it, right? I really like this one. So there's like a lot of different ones. I'm not gonna go down that much. So I really like this claymation style. Even you can, like I said, you can even make movies with it, right? But you can't, like, the best thing, it'll be like, hey, just give me this. Just like other ComfyUi workflows that you can use to kind of get the background out and just get this zebra, right? And just get this girls, and then have them automate. Like, there's already something called, I can't remember the name. They have like something where you can tweak like their movement and facial movement and all that. Right, so I really like it. So how are they making it? That's the thing. How are they making it? So let's go. So they have claymation Flux. That's the only thing they need, right? Claymation animation of Bender. Okay. So let's go. Workflow nodes. What nodes? 28 steps. Okay. Claymation. So this is the only thing that you need, right? Okay. Claymation. Let's download it. How big is this? Is this only like 18 megabytes? Okay. Just use this claymation tag, and we have our, I think we're gonna have it in here, like our, I use two separate ones for models, LoRa, so just keep it here. Claymation using safe tensors. It's done already. Okay, let's fire it up. Let's see what's what. City projects, GGWF, ComfyUI, Conda activate, ComfyNew, and then Python main Py. That's it. You do have to have like some things installed. Right. Let me make myself small. So we've got this running, claymation. So we have any LoRa check. What is this? Okay, we're gonna clear this out. We'll clear it out and load like a basic one that I have workflows. Flux simple workflow. Flux simple workflow. What is this? Okay. Clip I. F16 or F8. Can't remember which one I have. We've got Flux Channel. Realism LoRa. I don't need that. But actually, we're not going to use the realism LoRa anyway. So we're going to use this claymation. That's the only part, like this LoRa. So we downloaded this LoRa, and we're telling, hey, make this happen. Diffusion PyTorch. You just got changing. We're just changing the name. Ideally, what I do is like claymation animation of Bender. Let's see what happens. Claymation animation of Bender. 28 steps. 28 steps. So that's the thing. Claymation. When you say like, hey, claymation, that's that means like, hey, it's gonna make it in the claymation instead. So let's make it happen, man. Can we make it a bit smaller, please? Yeah. Yeah, let's make it happen. By the way, do you wanna see like the can't see like all of it? Yeah. So let's just see that, I guess. Keep prompt. Hopefully everything goes okay. All right, let's see how it goes. So far the memory is going high because it's the first time when you load something. It's been happening to me all day. I've been losing the Linux box. I think it's probably because like the energy consumption is going higher or something like that. But I've been losing it all day today. Whenever I don't know if it's because it's going through the Rode X, or if I need to like pump up my power supply, because the power supply was made with 450 watt only. I think that could be it. Actually, let's check it out. RTX 3060 peak power was 170 watt. Anyway, it's back online. Come on. Solid. But anyway. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Everything is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Your $50 gone. Oh my days. Okay. Looks really complex. It's not really complex at all. I just made it like that. Okay, I'm gonna get this here, and actually 512. Actually, just 512. Otherwise, it doesn't work properly for some reason. 512. Flux channel. Yeah. Okay. FP8 clip diffusion purchase model. What was that? What was the claymation animation of Bender? Hopefully this works, man. Everything is cool. Euler sampler. What is the 28 thing? Steps. This is important. We need like 28 steps for this. Alright. Let's just queue it. Queue prompt. Fingers crossed. See what happens. I'm worried that it's gonna stop giving me signals. And the PC keeps running, but suddenly it goes blank. Blank. See that? Happened again. I don't know what to do, man. Why is it getting power cut like that? I think I'm gonna make the PC run a little bit. I'm getting power cut. Is if I get power cuts like that, it's not really power cut. What do we call it? Like my monitor went blank. So that's definitely something. And that's the third time today. And that happened twice during this. What I can do though, I can run it in the Linux box from here in my Mac, right? So, hold on. So, searching into it, cd projects. You can run it from here, but is there like an output folder, right? Yeah, there's an output folder. These are the ones like I made some moments back. Make directory work done so far. Move everything. Move everything to work done so far. Now I want to move everything in this place to there. I don't know what to do. Wait. There's definitely something going wrong. I want to fix it live. Trying to fix things live. It's coming back up. This is getting annoying, by the way. So we're gonna fix it. Is this some driver issue? Okay, let's go to projects here. It's not always as we don't need that either. We don't need like two of it here. So I think what I want to do is run it one more time, save the workflow. Save the workflow. Save the workflow because the work, and then utilize the workflow from. Yeah, I mean, you can restore this, no problem. Right. We already have that workflow though, right? It is not loading any LoRa, this one, by the way. So we need one that has a LoRa in it. Workflow API, yeah, we gotta save. Yeah, this is a very good workflow. Clip 1, FP8, Chanel, claimation. Get this, claimation, and we know it is breaking when you're letting it like that. 28 steps, Flux, diffusion, PyTorch. As far as I know, everything is fine in here. Now then, save API. Claimation. Okay, save API claimation. Claimation API. That's what we need, the JSON API. And then let's do, yeah. Then I'm gonna close this. Right, I'm gonna close this. Let it be there. I'm gonna do it from here. So, because that monitor, I just need the processing power, right? I just need the processing power, right? So, I just need the processing power. So cd projects, ComfyUi. Okay. And then actually before that, go to desktop. Desktop workflow API. Then copy which one? Copy workflow API. Claimation JSON to projects file utility. Copy to file utility. Okay, Then go into the project's file utility. Yeah, we're gonna run it from here. Forget about something happened. I don't know what. We're gonna fix it later. So remove like all these files because I don't really need it here. Index, all this. Remove all this. This is much better now. Output pics. Oh, by the way, don't remove that. Unique, because right, remove all these. Okay, now what we have? Remove scripts. Okay, cd pic. Cool. Okay. So now let's open it. Oh, we have like nvim here. Cool. Workflow API claimation. This is a Flux LoRa. Copy it. Go to Comfy Flux. Delete this. Delete this. Is there any prompt text? Where is this coming from? We just want to do it for just one. So okay, we don't have it there. Images. Oh, what happened? Okay, yeah. We don't need none of that. Output pics. It's a lot of them. Vector tree, clay pics. And Vim. I mean, a programmer will always like. I really wanted to show like how a non-programmer can do it, but we got stuck, and I'm like now showing the programmer view of how to do it. It's failure on my part. Even then, we don't know if this is gonna work, but hopefully, await client. Clayfix, put it there. All right. Zelize. Have like Zelize. Really great. Helps me out a lot. Right. Helps me out a lot. If I can remember, what was the Control P N, Control N, that, Control P N, yeah. So we're gonna go NV top, just see what's what. And then we're gonna go here and run like GG, run that comfy stuff. Conda activate that, Python that. So now if this PC goes blank, no problem, right? And then now over here we're gonna say no to comfy flux. Hopefully it runs. Yeah. How many watts is consuming? The RX 3060 is. Do I need like driver update or whatnot? Yeah, it went blank. See? It went blank. So something to do with power consumption. I think it's spiking or whatever. But that's okay. Now we have we're just utilizing the power from that PC, and we can see what's happening. The CPU spiked. Memory hasn't been loaded, by the way. Right? Loaded completely true. It spiked. Connection open. Now I can see what's happening inside the PC. Right, kudos to be a programmer. I only got half an hour more. I have to go take my daughter from the school. But let's see. So loaded completely. After loading, Model Y D-type torch B float 16 manual cast none. So none of the memory, see how the memory is like, why is everything not applicable? Memory usage not applicable. See that? There's something going wrong here. Something is wrong. Something is amiss. GPU utility not applicable. Right? Something is amiss. Something is amiss. It loaded, but then no running process is found. Look at that. CPU is going up, but the GPU, something is wrong. They shouldn't take this long to make one single picture. But none of the GPU is loaded. GPU can't read any data from the GPU. Something is wrong. Flux clip mode. How do we handle that? How do we handle this? There's something with this 55107. Let me check out. NV top showing not applicable. What does it mean? GPU memory usage shows not applicable. Yeah, it's an old one, but let's see. It means not available. Okay. Yeah. NVTop not working? Something to do with driver issues. Anyway, that's definitely wrong. It doesn't take this long to get something out of there. So we're gonna restart the PC. So this process is gonna break as it should. Live bug fixing with ComfyUi. So it opened. Yeah. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. It does show the memory. Yeah. You know what might be this? Firefox update. Okay. I'll update. I'll bite. I don't think it's the Firefox issue. Something to do with the memories. Right now the memory utilization is okay. Right now the memory utilization is okay. So what happens if I do like just one of it? Forget about claimation. ComfyUI. Conda activate. Comfy new Python that. Let's open it up and see what happens. At least it's showing utilization, right? Let's do like one simple picture, not that. This ain't installed. What? ComfyUi manager. Where is ComfyUi manager gone? Oh, obviously, because let's go like just do like a simple stuff. Like basic stuff. And see what happens. It did load everything, the memory is right. If you do qprompt and then it goes blank, right? We'll see it. Utilization. It went blank. It's definitely a problem. Yeah, I think we'll have to stop the streaming, man. Because I wanted to show some ComfyUi stuff and can't. I gotta fix this first.